Eric Sardinas, acompañado de su banda Big Motor, llevó al escenario del Leverkusener Jazztage 2010 una actuación vibrante llena de pasión y virtuosismo. Con su emblemática guitarra slide, Sardinas fusionó el blues tradicional con un estilo rockero contemporáneo, cautivando a la audiencia con temas como Roadhouse Blues y I Can't Be Satisfied. La conexión entre los músicos, incluyendo a Levell Price en el bajo y Pershey en la batería, fue palpable, ofreciendo una experiencia sonora intensa y dinámica. Eric Sardinas se inspira profundamente en el blues tradicional, con influencias de artistas legendarios como Son House y Robert Johnson. También incorpora elementos de R&B, gospel y rock and roll, creando un estilo único que mezcla lo clásico con lo contemporáneo. Su amor por las guitarras resonadoras Gibson y su habilidad con el slide reflejan su conexión con las raíces del blues. El show no solo destacó por su energía desbordante, sino también por la autenticidad con la que Sardinas y su banda reinventaron clásicos del blues, dejando una marca memorable en el festival. La interacción con el público, sumada a la calidad musical, hizo de esta presentación un verdadero espectáculo digno de aclamación. A disfrutar del evento. Gracias.
Let me tell you about my sweet little girl, Lord. Well, she sure don't treat me right now. Ooh, let me tell you about my sweet little baby. Look out. Well, she sure don't. Well, she sure don't. Well, she sure. Sure don't treat me right now, baby. But the way she got me running round, come on. Oh, yeah, yeah, come on, yeah. Yeah, keep me walking the streets, Lord. Keep me walking the streets all night. Let me tell you all about it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, look out. As a man can be. 'cause I know it. I don't mind, baby. Ooh, ooh, now, any way you do, well, I sure don't mind. Oh, any way you do. I keep running home to you. Sure don't worry. Oh, now any way you do. Oh, Lord, any way you do. I keep running home, coming on home to you. Goodbye now, baby. Ooh. want to say what a pleasure it is to be here tonight. Is everybody feeling good? Is everyone feeling good?
Sweet man, when I'm gone, I wonder who be your sweet man. Who's gonna be your sweet man when I'm gone? Who's gonna hold your hand and love you, baby, and carry your? Who's gonna carry your business on? I wonder who's gonna love you, Lord, every Friday night. I wonder who that Lord gonna love you, Lord, every Friday night. Who's gonna hold your hand and love you, baby? Make it all right. Well, I remember, baby,
That's the same old reason why I sure can. Sure can. Sure can. I wanna be your sweet man when I'm gone. Little girl. Sweet man, oh, feel sweet, wow, when I'm gone. Who's gonna hold your hand and love you, baby, and carry your, who's gonna carry your sweet business on? Carry your sweet business on. Carry it home.
Thank you all so very much. Are you having a good time tonight, baby? Well, if this is your first time here to see the band, we are Eric Sardinas and Big Motor. And we got to take you guys on a little small musical journey. And we're going to start with the very first record that Eric did. That one's called Treat Me Right. We do stuff off of Devil's Train, which is the second one. And we got some Big Motor stuff we're going to do as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, Mr. Eric Sardinas in the house tonight. Come on!
feeling good? Go. Gonna wait to leave now, honey, now. Not for sure. Oh, now, little girl. Well, I'm on my way, though. I ain't satisfied. Sure can't keep from crying. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I know my little girl. One more time, kid. Been all burning around my heart. Yes, I don't know where. On my way, though, on my way, I ain't satisfied, so can't keep them mine. Yes, I know my little girl, one more time again, make that old train later, as I see you. Well, oh yeah, they went round since I don't know where, I ain't satisfied, so can't keep them mine. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hear my doorbell ring. Looking for my little girl, can't see a doggone thing. Oh, that little girl, well, I'm on my way, dog. Well, I ain't satisfied, sure can't keep from crying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so bye-bye, baby. See you again. Y'all won't be so evil, I won't. And so many men talking about my little girl. Well, I'm on my way, though. Well, I ain't satisfied. I sure can't keep from trying. Ooh, oh, yeah. Is everybody feeling good tonight? I want to say what a pleasure it is to be here tonight. It's a very, very special night. We get to share the stage with a very special human being and a very special legend. And it's a pleasure to be here in Rockpalast with Mr. Johnny Winter. And it's a pleasure to be here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to introduce the band to you. On the bass guitar, my brother from another mother, from Pascagoula, Mississippi, Mr. Levell Price. Levell on the bass guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you kindly. And back there on the drums, ladies and gentlemen, from Joliet, Illinois. Chicago town, yo. The one and only Mr. Bernie Pershey. Bernie on the drums, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you much. My name is Eric Sardinas, and it's a pleasure to be here tonight with you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We got a song, ladies and gentlemen, right here, and it's about whiskey. No. We got a song, ladies and gentlemen, and it's about whiskey. My people, come on, baby, come on. It's called Get Down to Whiskey. I'm going to need your help, okay? Everybody jump in on this one. It sounds like this. Apart, you don't know just what to do. You need to ease your mind about a thing or two. Here's something you should know now. Chase away your blues. One place to go and only one thing to do. Get down to whiskey. When there's trouble all around, down to whiskey. When what you need cannot be found, just leave it all up to whiskey, baby. They wash them troubles down. Yeah, you can't take no more. You way too proud to cry. Your head is hanging low. There's only one way to keep it high. Whoa, get down to whiskey, yeah. Just leave it all up to whiskey, people. Come on, wash your troubles down. Get down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey, come on. Whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Just leave it all up to whiskey now. And wash them troubles down. Get down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Come on. Get down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Just leave it a while like the whiskey down, down, Lord. And watch that troubles down. Look out. some truth, yeah. Only thing gonna shoot you straight. Sweet 90 proof, that whiskey, baby. Wow, no, get down to whiskey, yeah. Just leave it all up, whiskey alone. Wash them troubles down. Get down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Just leave it all up to whiskey now, baby. And wash them troubles down. Get down to whiskey. 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 Wash them troubles down. Come on. Get down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Come on. Ooh, get down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Just leave it all up to whiskey now, baby. Let them troubles wash on down. Get down to whiskey. Come on, baby. Down to whiskey. Whoa, get down to whiskey. Oh, yeah. Ow, just leave it all up to whiskey now. Wash them troubles down. Down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Down to whiskey. Get down to whiskey. Down to whiskey. Just leave it all up to wash them troubles down.
Mr. Eric Sardinas playing slide guitar for the people!
Thank you much, everybody. Yes, sir.
I'd like to play a Robert Johnson song. Thank you. 1936. Hellhound On My Trial. It's a song that is the real deal. Thank you very much.
Gotta keep on moving, Lord. Gotta keep on moving, baby. Blues falling down like hail. Gotta keep on moving now. Yeah, blues falling down like hail. sweet rider. Got a hellhound. Got a hellhound on my trail. Yeah. If the day was Christmas Eve, Lord. If the day was Christmas Eve, baby. And tomorrow was Christmas Day. We have the time, baby. If the day was Christmas Eve, and tomorrow, Lord, and tomorrow was Christmas Day. All I need now is my sweet baby, just to keep my company, Lord. Ooh, and pass the time away. Pass the time away, man. Tell the wind's been howling, baby. By the way those leaves are trembling on the tree. I can tell the wind's been howling, baby. By the way the leaves trembling on the tree. All I need now is my sweet baby, just to keep my company, Lord. Just to keep my company. Ooh. To keep my company. My company, Lord. Dankeschön. Thank you very much. Can I get an oh yeah? Can I get an oh yeah? take it all down back home with you. Stay tuned for Mr. Johnny Winter. Show up.
You started out when you were really young, and you said you never really learned to play music or to read notes, never took any music lessons. Wondering, how did you pick up the guitar and how did you start playing music?
I actually picked up the guitar just kind of as a toy, just because I was exposed to music, and being kind of a left-handed guy, but not really knowing what to do with it, I just basically figured it out on my own. And as far as like taking lessons and stuff, I didn't do that. I just was pretty creative about it, and I just basically learned by ear.
So wait a second, so you're left-handed, but you play the guitar right. So what advantages does that have, and what, maybe a unique musical style?
I don't know. I don't know what advantages it has, but I think it's one of those things. When you're left-handed, there's a lot of things like using scissors. You end up using right-handed scissors because left-handed scissors are just hard to find. Yeah. So I think maybe I just ended up, this was the way to hold the guitar. So I think in one way or another, man, having the left hand on the neck might be a little bit different. But without the guitar in my hand, I still air guitar left-handed. So.
I've heard that you really love tour buses.
I do.
I'm wondering, though, are you the kind of guy who's only happy when he's on the road, or do you actually have a home base where you're more kind of quiet?
Well, I'm actually pretty quiet in general, despite
not on stage.
Not on stage so much, but I've been traveling on the road, and we play 250 plus nights a year, and I've been doing that for a good 15, 20 years now. So I love to be on the road, but when I'm off the road, it's always nice. It's always nice because family's important, and keeping your roots and your mind together can get pretty crazy sometimes when you're traveling nonstop.
This one here is called Roadhouse Blues. And you know what? We're going to do this to a very special man, a very special friend.
we like to have fun with this song because he did the same. This goes out to Jeff Healy. He's always going to be with us. But it's a good old Doors song, man. It's called Roadhouse Blues, y'all. Thank you so much. Let's get this night started.
Keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. Eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. Hey, the future's uncertain and it's always there. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night. The Roadhouse, they got some bungalow, yeah. In the back of the Roadhouse, they got some bungalow, yes sir. And that's for the people, Lord, that could go down this road. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll. Wow, wow. All night. Young lady, give up your vow. Give up your vow. Save our city. Save our city. Rise down. Come on. Well, I woke up this morning. I got myself a beer. Hey. Dankeschön. Thank you very much, everybody.